One day, as I was driving home from school, I was listening to this classical music radio station that I listen to whenever I don't quite have it in me to listen to lyrics. After one song ended, the host started reading this poem. As I was listening to it, I burst into tears. My friend Greg had passed away from a skateboarding accident 2 years earlier, almost to the day. At the time of his death, I was a freshman in high school. I think it's safe to say that not many people have stable emotions or beliefs at that period in their life, and I certainly was no exception. Greg's death was the first true tragedy of my life, and the time following it was the most trying period in my life. More than anything else I've ever known, this poem demonstrates how I felt. Echo of the clock tower, footstep in the alleyway, sweep of the wind shifting the leaves, jeweler of the spider web, connoisseur of autumn's opulence, blade of lightning harvesting the sky, keeper of the small gate, choreographer of entrances and exits, midnight whisper traveling the wires, seducer, healer, deity, or thief. I will see you soon enough. In the shadow of the rainfall, in the brief, violet darkening of sunset. But until then I pray. Watch over him, like a mountain guards its covert oar, and the harsh falcon its flightless young. A quick Google search proves that Dana Goya, the author, is one of the most qualified poets alive today. However, I would argue that's not what makes this poem so great. It was written in memory of Goya's son Michael, who died shortly after he was born from SIDS, otherwise known as sudden infant death syndrome. The poem voices Goya's struggle with interpreting the tragedy that has befallen him, alongside his beliefs in a higher power. This, I think, makes prayer a perfect example of William Wordsworth's definition of poetry: a spontaneous overflow of emotion, recollected in a moment of tranquility.